Today we're eating noodles at a place I know you're going to love, Bakmie Dua Dua. Bakmie Dua Dua sells Chinese style noodles with roast pork and different types of meat, dumplings. It's not an extensive menu, but it's something that I reckon is absolutely fantastic, and it's one of my favourite noodle places in all of Sanur. The first thing you notice when you step inside is how cool it is in here. They've got the air conditioner blasting, and I really love it because outside at the moment it's really boiling hot. So you can sit in here and have your traditional Chinese food in a very cool environment. So the things we've got on the menu here are bakmie, which is basically noodles. We've got kway teow, which is thin, flat rice noodles. And this kway teow is kway teow kuah. Kway teow kuah is basically, you can get it fried or at some places, or you can get it with a liquid, and this is the one with the liquid kway teow kuah. So the main ones that you're going to be looking at are the roast pork special, the char siu special, and the chicken and mushroom. They're the main ones that people go for, but if you're looking for something a little bit lighter, you just go for that original one, which has only got noodle, wonton, bok choy and broth. But I've already had the roasted pork special in the past, and I absolutely love it, so I'm ordering it today and I'm going to show it to you. It is fantastic, loaded with pork. If you don't like pork, go for the chicken one. I know that that's nice as well. That's sort of more lighter style one with not as much heavy meat in it. So today, Juni and Mita have both gotten badak. Badak is a local sarsaparilla. They make it up in North Sumatra there. I got a mango juice. I've been getting these a lot lately. I don't know why, I'm just in the mood for mango juice at the moment. I absolutely love it. Let's check it out. And that is a particularly fantastic one. They've mixed it with ice, but the ice you can't, it's not like you can taste the pieces of ice in there. It's not like a Slurpee or something like that. It's just icy, icy cold. Maybe it was just like a frozen mango that they've blended up. It's beautiful. In fact, the more I taste that, the more I'm sure it's just slices of mango that were already frozen. And they've just blended it up, put a bit of sugar in there, and that is heavenly. So here we go, here's the noodles. I'm really looking forward to it. You've got this pork belly here, which is like roasted pork. I love that. I can see that the skin is really fried and crispy on it. Big chunks of pork, quite salty, that skin. They've salted the skin on it, beautiful. You've got these little, it's like a, I don't know, little fried bits of pork as well. I don't know what they call it, but something like that. Totally nice. Super crispy. Just like eating those, you know, those knobbies pork crackling you can get from Woolies, like that. All right, I'll get stuck into the noodles, see what we're going, what the go is here. It's so good. Those noodles, they're fresh noodles. They don't sort of buy them in a packet. You can see them. They've got these fresh noodles, just like fresh pasta would be, and then they quickly boil it up and whack it in here. It's absolutely delicious. There's a few little toppings on there as well, and then we've got the char siu, which is like that. That's pretty classic in Chinese food. Red on the outside, thin slices of pork. And it's super delicious. You get the obligatory piece of bok choy in there, and your wontons. These wontons are quite small to what compared to what you might get sometimes. I'm not sure what's in it. Let's have a look. Simply a bit of pork, I think. Beautiful. When you look at this dish, it's actually quite simple, but it's just so flavorful, you know. I just love it. If you love noodles, this is actually a brilliant place to come and have a go at these Chinese style noodles. And you'll find this style of noodle throughout Indonesia in areas where there's more Chinese people. I love it. This is a good one. Absolute winner. Now we're going to try the soup now. The soup usually on a noodle dish like this, when you're eating all around Indonesia, is quite often quite bland, but I know this one and I know that it's very tasty. So beautiful. Like, it is absolutely packed with chopped garlic. You can see it just floating to the surface, and that garlic with a bit of salt in there gives this thin, clear soup an absolutely sensational flavour. There's a few bits of chopped veg in there, and it's just the perfect accompaniment to those noodles. Absolutely love it.
So let's talk about where this is located. We're about 170 metres from the roundabout, the southern roundabout, on Jalan, Danau, Poso. Fairly centrally located. I guess if you're staying in the northern end of town, you will need to catch a cab. If you're somewhere around the high, you can walk here. Believe me when I say the noodles here are fantastic, and it's definitely worth a visit if you're into noodles and you're in this part of town. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all things Sanur. I'll catch you next time.